Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Syafiqah and I'm here to convince you on why you should go on a social media detox once a month. Now, I have three main points that I'll be telling you. The first one being to reconnect with the world. Second being stop comparing with people online. And third, to conquer your fear of missing out. As Billy Chapata once said, don't be afraid of new beginnings. Don't shy away from new people, new energy, and new surroundings. Embrace new chances at happiness. Now, for social media detoxing, there's always a stigma around it. Whether it be without social media, you will have no friends and no real way to connect with other people, or with social media, you can be happy. On a daily basis, I can assure you that all of us use these apps: WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, and Netflix. Netflix mostly for the millennials, but 4 of these apps are being used on a daily basis, and we have set in our mind that we cannot go through a day without them. That without them in a day, we will lose all connection. Going on to my first point is reconnecting with the world. Now, it is important for us to reconnect with those around us, truly get to know them. Ask them what their favorite color is and why, what their allergies are, what their favorite place to visit is. It's important that we know about them, because by talking and conversing, we will truly get to know them without any other distractions. Moving on to my second point, which is stop comparing with people online. Steve Furtnick once said, the reason why we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with other people's highlight reel. So stop comparing with people online, because they only show what they want you to see. Online, people show the expensive stuff, the good stuff, their happiness, which is good, but without us even realizing it, we're comparing their situation with ours, which is a toxic thing for us to do. In your life, you truly see them for who they are and what they are like. You don't just see the good stuff, you see the real vulnerable stuff as well. So you don't really, get filtered out of what you can see and what you can't see. Last but not least is my third point, which is fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is when you feel the need to know about everything that's happening. For instance, your friends have a gathering and you feel the need to go because you're afraid that you'll be left out. Now, that is okay, because there's a fine line between wanting connection and obsession. You have to differentiate it yourself. You want to go because you want to connect with people, not because you're afraid you'll be left out. That's what's important to know and really understand. You need to have confidence in yourself and in your friends that they'll fill you in on important details. You also need to have confidence in yourself and the things that you do. You have to understand that what you do matters. What agenda you have that day is important as well, not just that gathering that you want to go. You can talk about your agenda that day to your friends who went to the gathering, and your friends can fill you in on what happens, which is what's important. Learn to be independent. You need to learn on what to prioritize and what to put off until you're free. Sometimes we forget that what bonds us all together is human connection, really conversing with other people without any distractions. By talking to another person, you get to know what they do in their daily lives, and vice versa with you. Usually when people have fear of missing out, it's because they don't like to be the one not knowing everything, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also need to understand that by having your own topic to talk about to other people, it can create new conversation that is interesting as well. What you need to know is that it's okay that you have your own things to do. You can talk about your friends about what happened on your daily life, and your friend, he or she, can tell you about what happened in theirs, and that can create new conversation. So you don't have to be afraid of missing out, which is why human connection is important, because it's what really bonds us all. You talk to other people, you converse. That's how you get to know them. That's how you get to know how their day is, what they had for lunch, how they're feeling, what they're having troubles with, which is why you should go on a social media detox. Truly socialize. So go on a social media detox. While doing that, you can reconnect with your loved ones, you can play games, you can truly cherish them while they're still here and appreciate what you have. All in all, I've told you about my 3 main points, which are: first is reconnecting with the world, second is stop comparing with people online, and third is conquer your fear of missing out. It's important to know that with social media detoxing, you will reconnect with others and truly understand what's important to you and cherish those around you while you still have the time. And that is the end of my speech. Thank you so much for listening.